The writing process of the film was fun because we did a lot of research, talking to policemen from the city and policemen from the country and policemen from the city who transferred to the country in the same way that Simon's character did. And the police, you know, 100% were really, really helpful.
What made you want to be a policeman officer? Sorry, what made you want to be a policeman officer?
Me and Edgar and Simon went for a beer one night in London with a few CID policemen. And then I went and spent 2 days with the Somerset lot. Couldn't be more different. Go to Somerset and it's just, there's no crime. They was telling me a story of a low-speed tractor chase. A heroin addict nicked a tractor. Was just driving it around and he just fell asleep at the wheel and that was it. That was the end of the of the chase.
That is Sergeant Tony Fisher.
I went and joined the Vietnamese police.
And this is one Doris Thatcher.
I joined officially for about 6 months and I got quickly promoted. I don't know why.
Oh, you great big knocker.
I was just on pagoda patrol. I just patrol around pagodas, making sure people weren't dropping litter, defaced them in any kind of way. And actually, as far as the role of Tony Fisher is concerned, none of that was relevant or useful in any kind of way. So it was a waste of the film company's money and 3 months of my life. But, you know, I've got a young bride now, and that at least has made it worthwhile. It's interesting playing a policeman because I've got a lot of sympathy and a lot of respect, because you just sort of think of, you know, hours and hours and hours wearing a really itchy jumper.
Sometimes between shots, Simon and I would wander off down to Smith's wearing our uniforms. And people know that you're shooting, but they don't know, you know, they think you're a copper. It's a great feeling.
It's weird putting on the police uniform, you feel different. When you walk down the street, you feel odd because you know how people might be regarding you, you know.
Let's know who with. Eve Draper! Oh, what a pair!
Yeah, they'd come up and ask you where the Bishop's Eye was or where the cathedral was, and rather than saying, oh, I'm actually not a policeman, which then takes explaining, it was easier to say, yeah, well, if you just walk across the town, if the Market Square and the Information Bureau is on your right. Thank you, officer.
Rolling.
But he starts off, he's like an android. He is like the T-1000. That's why I was running like that. Because that's the T-1000 run.
But for Simon, the big thing was getting fit for the part, which he left to the very last minute because he did all his own stunts and he did a lot of running because they'd been writing for 2 years. They'd just been sitting on their asses eating cakes.
You're one of the few returnees from Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, 3 years ago, wasn't it? Yeah, I sort of stopped eating since then. It's a tash, that's all it is. Yeah, that's my dietary, just grow a tash, man, it does wonders.
Well, let's just say we shan't be short of Chunky Monkey for the next few weeks.
As far as I can make out is kind of what it's like. Even down to the, you know, the cake and the ice cream and things like that. If there's a procedural mishap, you pay with patisserie.